This is Governor Steve Beshear about Kentucky. The heavy ice and snow from January's winter storm left many Kentuckians isolated and without electricity, heat, food, and communications for days, even weeks. I personally witnessed some of the damage because I was on the ground with you in your communities. It was clear that moving forward would be a long, tedious, and expensive process. Though no one knew how much the recovery efforts would cost, local governments had every reason to be concerned. Seeing how overstretched these communities already were and would continue to be, I vowed that the state would do everything possible to help reduce their burdens. So my administration took measures to relieve some of the financial stress related to that disaster. I recently announced that the state will be covering the cost in cities and counties included in the Presidential Disaster Declaration for all FEMA-approved roadway debris cleanup costs stemming from the January ice storm. Altogether, 103 of our counties were declared disaster areas. Local governments that incurred debris cleanup costs will be reimbursed. Those that opted into the Transportation Cabinet's debris removal contracts will not be billed for their normal share of the cost. The Commonwealth will cover the entire roadway debris removal cost by using a combination of rural secondary emergency and construction contingency funds from the Transportation Cabinet. To make this process easier on the cities and counties, Kentucky Emergency Management will be handling the refund request and distributions. Between the economy and the weather, Kentuckians have endured many hardships recently. Families and governments alike are cutting costs and stretching dollars. City and county budgets are strained with increasing cost and declining revenues, and many are still grappling with the winter storm's aftermath. I hope this news brings some comfort and relief to those who faced the worst natural disaster in our state's modern history. This is Governor Steve Beshear about Kentucky.